welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about generating your own leads, guys. I no longer purchase leads from anyone, no FMO, no one at all. So anyways, guys, so my two favorite lead sources is generating my own leads through Facebook advertising and generating leads out in the community. So in today's video, we're going to talk about how I generate my own leads through Facebook advertising. We have a special guest today. I'm super excited to share this video with you guys today, so keep watching. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I have a special guest, guys. So you guys are always asking me, Patricia, where do you get your leads? How much are your leads? But guess what? I do not purchase leads, guys. I generate my own leads. So in today's video, I am going to help empower you. It's so important to not depend on your upline, your FMO, your friend, a lead generator. No, we don't do that in 2023, guys. We are going to empower ourselves. We are going to create wealth, okay? So please let me introduce Miss Shawna. All right, Shawna, introduce yourself.
Yes. Hi, Patricia. Thank you so much for having me here. My name is Shawna. I'm the CEO and founder of Social Waves Media, and I specialize in lead generation through social media. So I first started running Facebook ads in 2015, and then in 2017, I launched my own digital marketing agency. And I'm an expert across multiple different platforms like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok, and I've worked across numerous different industries. And then in 2021 is when I met Luis Moreno, who is an insurance agent. He's been since 1999, and his primary lines of business are Medicare and ACA. And within 1 month of us working together, I was able to reduce his cost per lead by over 70%. He had the best open enrollment season that he had ever had. And then we kind of combined forces and created a system that teaches you how to generate your own exclusive leads that schedule their own appointment with you. And Patricia, this is how we've met. We met because you decided to actually enroll in this, right?
Yes, exactly. I'm not gonna lie, I was skeptical. I was scared. Never purchased a lead generating course, but I was tired of paying $30, $40, $50 a lead. Someone called me already. Stop calling me. You know, like leads are literally being bought by so many agents. They tell you they're exclusive and they're not. And I just got tired of it. I was like, I need to learn how to generate my own leads. I seen your video with David Duford and Lewis actually. And I watched it like twice. I was like, I don't want to pay for this. But I was like, I'm gonna just go ahead and take the lead. I purchased the course and I love it. Like, honestly, your course is like step-by-step instructions, so easy and simple to follow. And yeah, I created leads for ACA and for Medicare. And my leads were about $5 per lead. And every time I say, okay, you know what, I'm going to turn off this campaign or I'm going to start a new one, I always look at the course and follow it step by step because it's complicated. It's confusing. But your course is so easy to follow. Really.
Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I'm very excited to be able to share this. In this video, I'm going to share with you guys exactly what's inside the course, the exact system, and then let you know some little insights that even if you decide not to start running ads on Facebook and Instagram, it's just knowledge that you have a right to know. So when it does come to generating leads, you know, as an insurance agent that leads are the fuel to your business, and you never want to run out of fuel. So what are your options right now of generating leads? Well, you've got networking. You can also do some grassroots marketing. The problem with these is that they're very time intensive and the results are unpredictable. You've also got direct mail and online lead vendors. I don't have to talk about the cons of those with you. You already know they're expensive and oftentimes they're low quality and not even exclusive to you. Now, I want you to imagine for a moment having your schedule booked out with prospect appointments with individuals that are already interested in what you have to offer. That is the power behind social media lead generation. You're attracting individuals that already are interested in what you have to offer. Now, across all of the social media platforms, there is one that is the absolute best for insurance agents to be on. And that's whether you're going to be running paid ads or not. And that is Meta, AKA Facebook and Instagram. So, in case you weren't aware, a few years ago, Facebook and Instagram merged and they have rebranded themselves as Meta. And there are 5 reasons why this is the best platform for insurance agents to be a part of. First of all, you are given very robust tools to create very professional looking business pages. You don't have to be tech savvy to have a really professional looking storefront. You get 2 platforms for one. You can set it up where you post on Facebook and it automatically posts on Instagram for you. They have a very large and engaged audience with over 3 billion active users. They've got very advanced targeting and a very advanced algorithm. If you decide to take advantage of paid advertising, they know their audience and who to serve your ads to. And last but not least, you do not need to be tech savvy to get great results when you know what to do step by step. Now, something I also like to share that I feel like you deserve to know is the biggest disruptor in my industry happened in September of 2020 with this iOS 14 update. Basically, what you need to know is it changed how social media platforms were able to track what their users were doing off of the platform. So that changed the strategy that used to work, that I used to implement versus what is working now. And when I talk about this, I'm speaking only about lead generation. You can run Facebook ads for video views, traffic, e-commerce products, and so on. But I'm speaking specifically lead generation strategy. So the old strategy was incredibly layered. You had to have a website, you had to have a pixel install, custom conversions, standard event codes, A/B testing, landing page, CRM, all of these other things you had to have to be successful. But when that iOS 14 update changed, it completely disrupted how the game was. But the social media platforms have stepped up, and there's a new strategy that works. And the good news for you is that it's extremely straightforward. One, you want to keep users on the platform. That means you don't even need a website to have killer lead generation ads. And then they actually have a tool that's called lead generation ads that has completely evolved over the years. So let me show you exactly what that looks like. On the back end, you set up what's called the campaign. We connect all of your assets, make your account hack proof. We pick who we're going to be targeting and we create the ads. The individual is going to see the ad, they click on it, and it's going to open up a form. They submit the form and then they see a thank you page. So let me give you 2 examples of what a lead generation ad could look like. So this one on the left is for ACA, and this one on the right is for Medicare. So if the individual sees the ad and it appeals to them, they're going to click on that Learn More button. It's going to pop open this little welcome that lets them know what they're going to get. This one says free Medicare insurance consult. You could say a no cost to you consult. They're going to click the next button. You're able to ask for whatever information you need. For most insurance agents, I say, let's go for full name, email, and phone number. They click next. They're going to see your privacy policy link, which is the one link you need to be compliant. And I teach you how to set that up in under 2 minutes without having a website. Then once they submit it, they're going to see this little thank you page. And that is the new strategy that is working for lead generation ads. And when you know the right steps to set it up optimally, this is a very realistic look at what your ads manager could be showing you. So these are screenshots from the back end of the ads manager. In the center, we can see how many leads that campaign produced, what the cost per lead was. And on the far right, we can see how much that campaign spent. So irregardless of if you're spending a smaller amount or a larger amount, this can definitely work.
Alrighty guys, so I wanted to pause this section of the video because I feel like we didn't really talk about the cost per lead, which is very important, okay? So I'm going to give you guys some examples. I'm also going to tell you the cost of my lead for my advertisement, which is awesome, okay? So if you run a really great ad, the cost of your lead will go down. You won't pay that much for your leads, okay? I pay about $3 to $5 per lead, and I get about 300 or more leads per month. And I run my ads around $5 per day, $5 to $10 per day. At first, you want to bump that up so that way Facebook can know and find your audience, and then after that you can bring that down, and she will go over that in the course, okay? So for example, say you're doing direct mail and you're paying about $500 for direct mail. It's going to be about 1,000 pieces of direct mail delivered. Say you're going to get about 10 leads back. This is very realistic. So out of 10, you write two, let's say 2 new to Medicare clients, okay? So in reality, when you think about it, you actually paid $250 per lead. Let me say that one more time. You paid $250 per lead, okay? This is the cost of purchasing leads from lead vendors. They are in the business to what? They are in the business to sell leads, okay? So that's how it works, really. But when you generate your own leads, you're going to bring down the cost really, 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 really low. And if you do what you're supposed to do, call your leads or whatever, then you're going to make a great investment, right? So that is the purpose of running your own ads, to bring down the cost of your leads so that way you put more money into your pocket. I wanted to make sure that this was very clear. Her course is really great, and like I said, for me, about $3 to $5 per lead, and I run my ads about $300 or so per month, which is a lot better than doing a mail drop every month, spending $500 every week or whatever doing a mail drop. That is not the way you want to do it. And buying leads from lead vendors, like lead vendors that sell Facebook ads, you're going to pay a lot more because they're selling the ads, right? And they're paying about $3 to $5, and they're charging you $25 to $50 per lead. You don't want to do that. Anyways, let's continue on with the video.
So if you're sitting there and you're like, okay, I want this type of lead generation, I want this to be my type of results. The reality is you have 3 choices. 1, you can learn on your own and stay up to date on Meta's algorithm changes. I'm not going to lie, the information's out there. You can read the Meta Help Center, you can Google it, YouTube it. The problem with that is not knowing which information is relevant to you as an insurance agent, what the exact strategy is you should be implementing, and then on top of that, having to stay up to date with any changes. 2, you could hire an ads manager. Yes, you could totally hire my team and myself to manage your ad campaigns. The reality is, though, anyone with a robust experience is going to be around $2,000 to $3,000 a month retainer. That does not include ad spend. Full disclosure, my starting retainer fee is $2,500, and then it increases based on the level of ad spend that you're spending. The truth is that overhead does not make sense for most insurance agents. Or your third option is you could spend a little bit of time and money to learn from someone. I have seen that insurance agents are smart enough and more than capable of learning how to create, manage, and optimize their own Facebook ad campaigns. They just need a little bit of help and some step-by-step guidance. And that is why I created the course Insurance Click to Close. Now I'm going to show you exactly what we teach inside Insurance Click to Close. Insurance Click to Close truly is a combination of my expertise. I'm not an insurance agent. I'm a true marketer at heart, specializing in lead generation, with Luis Moreno, who is a very successful insurance agent. So I teach you how to set up everything on the back end, like I was speaking, the audience targeting, connecting all your assets, and the optimal campaign structure. And it's okay if that doesn't make sense, because I do break it down. Then we get those ads put in front of the right people, just like I was showing you. And when they open up the form, we take it one step further right there on the platform. We prompt them to schedule an appointment with you. So whenever they have seen this and it says, thanks, you're all set, at the very bottom, we have a call to action. And this can be anything that you want. We choose to have it be schedule a free consult now. If they click on it, they are going to see your scheduler and they're going to be able to select a date and time and go ahead and book that appointment with you. If they don't book the appointment, it's no big deal because a couple of cool things happen at once. First of all, the moment they submit the form, they drop into what's called the Meta Lead Center. This is a spot on Facebook that in under 2 minutes, or more like 1 minute, you can hop in there and download all of your leads. You can do it every single day, or you can wait up to 90 days and get their information. And then this is where Luis adds his twist to it. He teaches you how to connect the Facebook form to his favorite CRM. Now, CRM just means a customer relationship management system. It is essentially a spot where you keep all of your prospects, all of your contacts in one spot, and then you were able to set up automated emails so you don't have to do anything. They just go into it, and then they automatically receive communications from you. Now, his preferred CRM is called Agent CRM, and he shows you how to connect it so that way they instantly drop into the CRM. You get a new lead alert notification via email, text, or even a phone call. And then they instantly start going through a series of texts and emails prompting them to schedule that appointment with you. Now, just a little bit of an insight of the included workflows that you get from Luis is you get the ACA prompting them, and you also get the Medicare series from warming them up to schedule the appointment to even after they convert as a client. Now, there's also more templates in there, so this is just a little bit of an example of it. And the cool thing is they're all customizable. So all you have to do is go in and change the information to be your business and about you. Now, a little side note. If you decide that you want to take advantage of Luis's preferred CRM, all of his workflows and everything is just imported into your account automatically. So you have them all there. If you have your own CRM you already love and you use, then you can just download and copy his templates and pop that into your own CRM. Or the third choice, you might not be ready to utilize a CRM. So you can just hop down to part 2 of the course, learn how to generate your own leads, and just download that list from Facebook anytime that you like. But it is cool because you get to see basically the back end of Luis's business and how he manages his prospects and clients and all of that stuff. All right, I'm not going to spend a ton of time on what's inside of this course because you're going to have the information link. But I do want to point out 2 things to you. First of all, my favorite part is insurance-specific strategies. This course breaks down different scenarios and how you set up your campaigns based on your goals. For example, do you want to target a specific zip code? I show you. Maybe you want to implement a T65 strategy where you run a campaign and it's for people whose birthdays, they're turning 65 in the next 4 to 6 months. I show you how to set that up. What if you're running multiple lines of business to one state or multiple lines of business to multiple states? All of these different scenarios have a different strategic approach that's going to set you up for success, and I break all of those down for you. The other thing that's really cool is I truly empower you to understand what the data means and fully manage your own campaigns. There's 350 different data points in the back end of the ads manager, and I break it down to the 15 that mean the most to you as an insurance agent, and then the 4 of how they interact with each other. So you're going to know, oh, my cost per lead's high. What's my link click-through rate? Oh, it's under the number Shawna says. That means that my ad creative needs to switch out. Oh, let me look at my CPM. That means that the Facebook is charging me a little bit more for the audience. What can I do to bring that down? You're going to know exactly what element you need to make a change in to continuously bring that cost per lead down. And right now, I'm very excited that Patricia's having me on right now because we are offering a very special promotion that expires on Thursday, August 31st. And yes, this is 2023. And part of that is we are offering when you enroll to unlock 4 additional bonuses. Not going to go into detail about all of them, but I want to point out one that's my favorite, and it's this mini course. It's how to get 5,000 plus page likes with less than $100 ad spend in less than a week. And that's exactly what I teach you how to do. The reality is we live in a world where social proof is incredibly impactful. And when an individual clicks over to your page to check you out and they see that you have an established following, it instantly gives them the perception that you are someone to be trusted. So let me show you what this would look like. So this is Luis's page that he had been working on for years because organic reach and organic growth is hard on Facebook. He's at 620 people. After we ran this compliant campaign, he's at over 8,000 likes. And let me show you a screenshot from the exact campaign we ran. You can see we got over 7,000 likes and we spent $102 ad spend. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm always very honest. These are not your future clients. These likes are not people we're going to convert later. It's not. Your specific clients are going to be more expensive to target. And I don't want you to waste your money targeting them to get them to like your page. Instead, I want you to spend that money on lead generation. However, for many agents, spending $25, $50, $75, or even $100 to blow up their social proof is worth it in the long run. So that is included when you enroll. So let me break down what the investment is for you so you fully understand. So we've got the course value, we've got the bonuses value, and that puts this course value over $12,000. You might be being like, Shawna, that is ridiculous. There's no way that that value is in there. It actually is, because if you also look at the alternative, if you decide to hire someone to manage your ads, you're looking at $30,000 a year to have someone be managing things for you. And I promise you are more than capable of managing your own lead generation ads. The investment for this course is $1,497. So that's less than 1 month of hiring someone to manage your ad campaigns. But right now, during this special promotion, we are offering a $500 voucher. So that means that when you enroll before the deadline, your investment's only $997. And on top of that, you get lifetime access to this course. So if you can't move through it now, enroll now. You can move through it on your own at a different time. It's always up to date. In fact, I just made some major updates to it. So you get access to all of those as well. It's also tax deductible because it's a business expense. But whenever I say that this expires on Thursday, August 31st at 11:59 p.m., I mean it. It will redirect to the full price page. And I just want to share with you, in case you're the type of person that wants hands-on help, you just want to be able to ask a question to a real human, I do offer a membership that is the Inner Circle. It's completely optional, but for many agents, it's something that they like to be able to have the support of myself and my team. You get to join a private Facebook group where you can ask a question anytime. You will always get a response from one of us. Oftentimes, it's even a video. We have 3 live coaching meetings every month where you get to hop in. We will work on your account, help you make decisions, make optimizations. And one of those 3 live coaching meetings is always hosted by myself. And I started off with an advanced agent workshop where we dive deep into a marketing strategy or a digital marketing topic relevant to you as an insurance agent. So this membership, if you decide to add it on, is $109 a month. But when you enroll during this promotion, the very next page will invite you to join for only $59 a month. And you only see that invitation once. So if you want that hands-on help, go ahead and grab it. All right, so I'm going to talk to you about the next steps. Patricia's going to have the special link that gives you access to the voucher and the bonuses in the description. When you click on that, you're going to be taken to the information page, and you will notice the countdown timer depending on when you click on it, and that will let you know how much time you have left to grab it. Now you can scroll through the page, see what other agents have to say, look at real results. And if you decide I'm the right mentor for you and you want to invest in this course, you click the Enroll Now button. It's going to take you to a secure checkout page. You're going to see that $500 voucher is automatically applied at checkout. And then you get to jump in and get started creating results like this. All right. So Patricia, what questions do you think that your community is going to have about this? Because that's a lot, I know.
I think they're probably going to ask, is it easy to follow? I could answer that question, to be honest.
What would you say?
It's very easy to follow. I love that course. Literally, every time I do a Facebook or whatever campaign, I follow it as I'm doing it because I'm not going to remember how to do the Facebook ads a month later or whatever. So I always follow it. So it's really
Yes,
easy to use.
I do. I like to say, I mean, I have it broken down where you do not need to be tech savvy. It is in such a step-by-step linear manner. Even if you've never logged into Facebook before, I walk you through step by step. On the other end, if you have been running ads and you have experience, I promise I'm going to share information that you have never heard before and strategies you've never implemented. The way that I break down understanding what the data means, I have not seen that in any other course. And it's my favorite part as a marketer to actually do that whenever I'm looking at my client campaigns. So I love sharing that information.
Yes, definitely. What else question? I spilled words. I'm looking this way, but you're actually this way because the camera was over
I
here in
know.
the corner. What else question? I don't know. What do you think? I really don't
Um,
know.
well, I get asked, do you give us the ads? Like, do you give us the ads? And I'm going to be totally honest, I do not give you the ads because anyone that tells you here's the one Facebook ad that always works for ACA or Medicare or final expense or whatever, they're lying. There is no one magical ad. I give you a ton of examples. Most all of my examples are in ACA and Medicare. You're more than welcome to be inspired from and pull anything from the examples. Instead, I empower you and teach you how to create ads that convert. I give you the knowledge and the tools. I also give you the ability to spy on all of your competitors. So I show you how you can go in, you can look at either a specific Facebook page and see if they're running any ads, or you can just look at health insurance in general. And on top of that, I teach something that's a little bit more advanced. It's called dynamic ads. What that basically means is Facebook likes whenever we give them different options to serve to their audience. So I teach you how to set it up where instead of us just running one ad, we're going to have multiple different texts, which is the top part, multiple different images, and then headlines. And then Facebook can mix and match them how they want to create the optimal ad for their audience. So that sets you up to be able to get more information and data from the beginning, quickly optimize your account. And then when you get an ad that works really well, you're not having to make changes. We're looking at you spending 15 minutes every other week to peek in on them. And then when you get a killer ad, if you don't need to change your message, you're looking at popping in once a month just to make sure that it's still actively running and serving your audience.
How many hours would you say it takes to complete the course?
Yes, that's a good question. I do get asked that. So, this course, I don't have any extra fluff. It is all relevant to you as an insurance agent, but I don't take any shortcuts. It's a very, very holistic approach. You could get from the meta business setup to publishing your first ad, you could get that done in 2 days. It's about 4 hours of content broken up into little bite sized pieces to hitting publish. And then after that is when the fun begins because I teach you how to optimize it, break down what the metrics mean, and so on. I don't necessarily recommend you rushing through and getting it done in a day or two, but if you wanted to, you could. I always say this is a skill set. I want you to actually absorb the knowledge and master this so that way you're doing this for years to come. But you could get it up in a day or two if you decided to commit to that first section.
Yeah, I definitely agree. For me, it took me about a week because I like to take notes, write things down, go back on Canva or whatever the case may be. And you give like really good notes too in the course. Like you say, okay, go ahead and prepare yourself for your ad copy and all that. So it's very helpful. So it took me about a week. And then when I go back, if I want to make changes or if I just want to do a complete new ad, I say it take me like a few hours. But I'm slow, so
No,
I
I think it's a new skill set. This is not some willy-nilly, like just follow me and we're just going to set it up. I empower you to know what it actually means and why we're making the decisions we are. And on top of that, I'm a very visual person. Like you saw my little presentation. I like my little graphics.
mhm.
So when we have the walkthrough, I actually have a guide that you download. So you visually see me, what I'm doing on the screen, but then you have your own little guide that you can look at and actually follow through step by step. I've also got lots of images, some PDFs, notes in there, your links. I've got it all lined up for you. So it's not just you following along. You've got some actual hardcore visuals and downloadables.
We could talk about what do they need besides the CRM. So CRM, Canva, what
Yes.
else?
So the CRM is technically optional because I do have a lot of agents that didn't want to do that. So they kind of view that first part as a bonus. But that's awesome because then it means you just sit back and let your leads come in and let them go through the automation. You have to have a personal Facebook page. So you have to create that. Then you will have to have a Facebook business page and an Instagram business account, which in the welcome part of part 2, I actually walk you through how to create those now. And then we recommend some free tools like Canva is canva.com that Patricia was mentioning, and that's to create graphics. And you can use the free tool there. And that's all. That's all that you technically need in order to get started.
I love it. And this is perfect for getting this ready for AEP. There's enough time to get an ad running for AEP for sure.
Exactly. That is why we were having this promotion now, because now is the time for you to start running, whether it's for Medicare, which is coming up a little bit sooner, or ACA. Now's the time for you to start generating those leads, allowing your account. The algorithm needs to learn who to serve your ads to. I actually just had a new video that I just uploaded that basically breaks down exactly how the algorithm works so you can understand what's happening in the background and what you can do to help it out. But that way, so it can start automatically learning right now and get you set up where you can just turn on the faucet to that campaign as it gets closer to actually the time that you really want all of your leads to come in.
Definitely. And I do want to talk about cost just a little bit because I want my audience to understand that this is an investment, seriously. Too new to Medicare and it pays for the course. And you have the course forever. Like you could generate leads as long as you want using this course. And you're updating your course. Like I had the course, like I said, well, I have the course. It's been a year now and you are updating it. And I don't have to pay anything. I'm already in the course. So this is really an investment. Another thing I also want to talk about is having your upline generating your leads. You have no control when your upline is generating your leads for you. They have the control of turning it on, turning it off. They have the control of having your data as well. If you decide you don't want to be with your upline no more, guess what? You don't know how to generate leads. So do not use other individuals to create your leads for you. Don't depend on your FMO. Guys, this is really an investment. So I really want to like bring that out because at first I was scared too to purchase the course. I was like, $1,000, but you literally 2 leads that you convert, you pay for the course, and that's it. Now you know how to create leads.
I love that. I love that. When I first launched this course, it was so important to me that it got real results for insurance agents, that we did a soft launch with only one specific insurance group. We did a soft launch. I capped it at 20 agents. And what we did was we moved through the course with them over 8 weeks. And I had 8 different meetings with them so I could hear what they were struggling with, where any of the holes were, what the actual feedback was. Then I was able to go in, make sure everything was exactly how I wanted. That's how the membership was born. They all wanted to keep meeting with me. They're like, how do we keep meeting? Like, we just like this. It's fun to be able to ask questions and keep learning. So that's when I was like, okay, I'm going to tack on a membership because there is a need for some agents to have these conversations and get the help. Tweaked it, and then that's when we relaunched it. So it really does mean a lot to me to have this course make an impact to insurance agents. I've seen how insurance agents are taken advantage of by marketers that overpromise and underdeliver, and frankly, it makes me very angry because I hate the bro marketing approach that's in this field. I like to call it the bro marketing, where they give you all the shiny things and they don't give you the reality. And it means a lot to me to bring this to agents and know that it's actually making an impact to their business, not just this year, but moving forward.
Yes. And one more thing, because I know you're busy and you got to go. I also want to say that going on YouTube and trying to figure out how to create Facebook ads is not as easy as people think. I watch videos, hour-long videos, and then you go on there and you have no idea what you're doing. It does not take one 50-minute video. Trust me, guys. There's so many different parts to it. You cannot watch a video and figure this out on your own. I really believe
That's
that.
very true. I always say that Facebook is a tool, like a paintbrush. So anyone can pick up a paintbrush and slap paint on a canvas and call it a painting. Some people can paint something where you can kind of tell, okay, that looks like, yeah, that's supposed to be an apple tree. And then there's people that can make a beautiful masterpiece all using the same tool. Anyone can slap up an ad and spend their money, and Facebook will happily take your money and serve your ad to people. But it doesn't mean that it's set up optimally or that it's set up to benefit you long term, where it's going to continuously improve. So I want you to learn how to use this tool to create that masterpiece and constantly be able to be in control of generating your own leads.
Definitely. You can always go back and say, I need to tweak it. So let me go back and watch, this part of the course. So that way you could continue on using the course, forever, really. So I love that.
Exactly. Well, you have until August 31st. It's still going to be available after that. When you click on the link and it's afterwards, it's going to redirect you to the regular page, which it is still completely worth the investment. I just like to offer this extra little help right around open enrollment and AEP, like that time period. But go check it out, see what your gut has to say, and then you make the decision that's best for you. But I hope that I get to see a lot of you inside.
I love it. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes, thank you for having me, Patricia.
Of course. Alrighty, so I want to take the time out to thank Shawna for her time today. Alright guys, so who is this? I would say, who should be purchasing this course? If you want to do telesales, I highly recommend you purchasing this course if you are interested in doing telesales, if you want to sell over the phone. And I also highly recommend you purchasing this course if you are sick and tired, like me, sick and tired of purchasing leads from vendors telling you that the leads are exclusive and they're not. Guys, this course is too new to Medicare clients. That is it. Please empower yourself, guys. Purchase the course if you feel like it's right for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comment section below. The link to the course will be in the description box, of course. And I'll see you, yes, you, on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Ciao for now.
Get out the way.